So ransom. We're talking about ransomware, and I just mentioned phishing. Phishing, I think, is on the increase as well, and is another key concern. I guess maybe just give a little bit of an overview of what that is, and let's kind of dive into phishing and how it's increasing.
Yeah, sure. So I mean, phishing is effectively creating an email for somebody to click for you to get either malicious code into their environment, or to be able to try and harvest credentials off of that environment.
Probably an attack type that most people will be familiar with. They'll know what that means because
I'd hope that everybody is familiar with phishing now. So you get different types of phishing. Like you get spear phishing, which is very much I'm creating something that is going specifically after you.
Of which I get many.
Yeah,
I get a lot. Being in marketing, we tend to get a lot of those types of attacks.
Phishing is up in a very big way. So successful phishing attacks is up by 400% year on year. So I mean it's enormous. It's always been the biggest number, and it's also like I think it's 95% of breaches or something are phishing attacks.
Well,
come from phishing attacks. So it's the first point of call for pretty much anybody, and it's getting worse. So
do you think it's AI that's driving a lot of this as well? Do you think the last couple of years, developments around AI?
Yeah. So I mean, AI has gotten so good at writing now. So you could identify the spelling mistakes, and sometimes the tone was off and it just didn't sound right, whatever. That's gone. They sound near perfect now. I mean, you can for somebody to build a good phishing email takes a human about 16 hours. Okay, and that's to make it really good, to have the clicks look right, to have the links all put together. We're going to make it look like a Microsoft page. Go refresh your credentials.
You can tell there's not too many marketers that are going into cybercrime because it wouldn't be that long. It would be twice the amount of time.
So that's now gone down to about 5 minutes and 5 prompts. So you can build that with 5 prompts in 5 minutes. Then, and this is where it gets more terrifying, is that you take that, you attach it to a database.
Yeah.
And you basically tell your AI, here's your resource. Here's a database of all of these people. Make custom made emails to every single one of these people. So instead of building that 16 hours and maybe attacking 10 people in a day or whatever the case is, you're now able to hit 10,000 in a day.
Yeah, well, it's the access to those tools as well, having access to everyone's data on social media networks, in all different places where data's been stored. So it's the accessibility now is not really a problem to be able to create those posts. When we say personalization, we're not just talking about, their name.
Yeah.
Hello, John.
Yeah.
We're talking about kind of creating actual personalized targeted message where it feels like it's actually meant for you.
100%.
And there's some level of personalization as part of it.
They're seeing the patterns in how you write, what your sentence structure look like. Who are you talking to? What do you call them?
Yeah.
How do you interact with certain people? The way that you write an email to one person may be different to the way that you write an email to another person. That's identified.
Yeah.
And it'll bring up events that you just put on LinkedIn.
Scary stuff. I mean, if you're listening to this and thinking, I have no idea what a phishing email is, then you probably should call us.
Yeah.
There's no doubt you're one of the people that have clicked on that email,
yeah,
thinking it was a real person, not realizing that it was a phishing attempt.